You can't trust book recs anymore. Hey guys, welcome to the show where it's all about me reading a book and giving my opinion on it and yapping about it basically, and it's probably really bad because I'm a minor, I'm underage, I'm a teenager, and I'm giving a teen review. From silent book recs videos to yes, maybe no, to frowning or smiling at a book, overhyped or underrated books, book recs aren't what they used to be anymore. No more summaries, no more discussions of the characters and plots, only mood boards and books that feel like the song videos. They're all focused on tropes and spice and books that will leave you shocked and the best plot twist ever. I was literally gagged. And that just isn't a book review. So what happened? Why are we getting further and further away from in-depth and actually analysis-based book reviews? Well, I hate to blame it on the reader, but it is mostly the reader's fault. See, our attention spans are getting so fried that these Booktok creators, these people who create content about books, they feel like they need to give us everything as fast as possible so that we don't click away from their video. And again, all these examples that I have, they're all short form content, and there's a reason for that. See, these sort of videos, they are easy to make and quick, so that the creator can make them easily and they can get tons of views, again, easily. So again, these videos are not exactly informative, they don't exactly help in any way, they're just useless. Let's explore why the reader would like to watch these videos. See, I think that because there are less and less videos online where there is analysis-based review and there is an actual, thoughtful review, a thoughtful book recommendation, they don't exist anymore. They're not exactly a thing anymore. And because of that, readers have been conditioned to want quick hits of dopamine. Readers have been conditioned to like a book or decide to read a book based on vibes. And because of that, there's been a lot of vibe-based book recs nowadays, which I think is stupid at its core. It's just stupid. Like, why would you read a book based on a mood board? What is that contributing to your life? Again, if you like to read books this way, that is completely your opinion. You're allowed to have it. I just think that most people would actually love a thoughtful book recommendation. They would. However, they don't know that because they haven't actually been given a thoughtful book review yet. So that's the problem, I think. We need to bring back thoughtful book recommendations and thoughtful book reviews. They are so important to the book community, and we have almost lost them entirely because of this method of advertising where you recommend a book based on a trend, like the yes, no, maybe trend. Everyone is reading the same thing, basically. A person who is also a creator sees that video and they make the same video, and the books are usually the same thing because that's how Booktok works, and that reader sees the same videos where the same books are being recommended without any thoughtful analysis, and they buy the book and more readers buy the book, and suddenly the book is popularized even though it's not really good. Now again, popular books, they aren't always bad. However, what I'm saying is that through this thoughtless and sort of quick book recommendation type of videos, what happens is that it's really easy for bad books to slip through the cracks and become popular, when in reality they're just bad books. And this goes in hand with the loss of critical thinking. What's going on is that these readers, they are being recommended books without any thought behind it. And so what happens is they read the book and they go through it like fast food, because again, these sort of videos, they normalize going through books quickly. Why? Because they're literally going through books quickly and they're not really sparing any thought on it. And that's how readers react as well, because this affects the viewers as well. What they're watching ends up becoming how they behave towards books, and suddenly they aren't thinking about books anymore. They aren't analyzing them. They aren't thinking through them and enjoying them like they should, because that's how books work. Half the enjoyment you get from reading is the analysis behind it. Sure, books are fantasies and they are a means of escapism. However, you also are allowed to analyze and think about them and annotate, and this is becoming a lost art, I feel like. I feel like less and less people are actually critically thinking about their books and comparing it to their own life, which is honestly pretty sad. So yeah, what is going on? I just spent the last 5 minutes explaining that, so I don't think we need to get into that anymore, but I think we all know now that these sort of videos, they are encouraging you to go through books fast, and they are encouraging you to read books you don't actually think you'll like, but you do think that because the vibes, and also the cover is pretty, and also this content creator said I should read it, so maybe I should. No, you shouldn't. It's time to take control of your reading back. How can we do that? What is the method behind taking control of your reading back? Well, that is basically ignoring Goodreads reviews and ignoring people online. Please, if we don't do this, then the same books will keep being pushed out to people. I've seen people complain about Booktok a lot on this aspect, is the same books becoming popular over and over again, and people reading the same books over and over again. Well, how can we get rid of this notion? How can we stop this from actually happening? Well, I have a method for you. Step outside and touch grass. No, I'm joking. Touch your local library, please. The way that we can get rid of this notion is to, 1, stop buying books, and 2, stop paying attention to people online. Buying books makes you more upset when you don't like it, and it makes you not take a chance on any book you see. It's because you're like, oh my god, if I'm going to be buying this, if I'm going to be spending $20 on this, that is a commitment. No, don't buy books. Pirating and libraries are the key. First off, if you don't know how to pirate, Why? Go learn how to pirate and then come back. So yeah, free books and not listening to people online is the key to having different books and diverse books in the Booktok space, in the Booktok community. So that's what we need to do. We need to diversify our reading habits and stop just reading the same thing all over again. Because most books on Booktok are just the same thing, just in different fonts. And I think that's pretty boring. So yeah, diversify your reading. And another thing is that if you don't have a local library near you and yet you still want free books but you don't want to pirate, then just ask your friends. Go to your friend's house and look at their library. See, that's what I do because I don't have a local library. Where I live, we don't have that many libraries, and the libraries we do have a very limited selection of books. That is the reality of living in the Middle East. However, I do have friends, and they have cool books, which I haven't read, and I go to their house and I check out their books. So that is something that you can do. See, we need to take back control. We need to enjoy reading again in a way that's fun. So, yeah, in a way that's fun and has critical thinking, has thought behind it. And also, if you're a content creator, then please stop with these thoughtless videos. Please stop with these anti-critical thinking videos. Because seriously, are you seriously trying to recommend a book to me through saying yes, no, or maybe? What's that supposed to mean? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please like it so I can know, because seriously, I swear to God, I need you to like it so I can know that you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like some of my other videos. Go check them out. I have a video on 10 book things we need to leave in 2025 and the problem with books when books feel like fan fiction. So go check that out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.